everybody, Demon Jester J here with 5+ questions to a mile maker, and my guest is
Scotty McFarland, the DMsCraft.
How you doing today?
Oh, great. How's it going?
It's going good. Thank you for being on my show.
Oh, you're very welcome. Very welcome.
Are you ready for the 8 questions?
Yes, I am. Shoot away.
All right. First question is, who are you? And please tell us about yourself and your hobby, and also, do you have more than one hobby?
Well, I love to do craft. That's pretty obvious from my channel. I've been a gamer for a long time. I did get a role playing for a while though. Kind of life got in the way, got kids and all that kind of stuff. And then some friends of mine at work were like, "Hey, we should start up a game." And then I ended up being nominated as the DM, so I began running games, and I wanted to have some way to represent it on the table, and I wasn't really happy with what I saw, so that's how I came up with my 2.5D method of doing tiles on cardboard. So.
All right. You ready for number 2?
Yeah.
Number 2, what got you into your hobby, and how long have you been into it?
I started probably as most older gamers do when they were a kid. Started playing D&D, and then I got into Warhammer, and so I love both role-playing games and war games. I haven't played a lot of Warhammer lately, but I've been getting more into role-playing games. But I still do a lot of tabletop stuff, so it's kind of a marriage of the two.
Yeah. All right. Ready for number 3?
Sure.
Number 3, when and why did you start making YouTube videos, and have you met anyone from YouTube because of it?
Yeah, when I came up with I call it the 2.5D method. It's the making cardboard and like imitation walls with cardboard strips. I really thought it was a neat idea, and I thought, well, I should try to get this out there. So I just kind of got a camera, and it was just kind of haphazard, and I just got a camera and just started doing the videos, and it really caught on. And a good friend of mine named DM Johnny is an online DM, and he really encouraged me when he saw my stuff. He really liked what I was doing. He helped me out with some of my like how to promote my videos and things, and then he started telling people about it. And also Ben at Ben's RPG Pile caught on too, and he's really encouraged me along the way also.
All right. Now, did you meet them because of YouTube, or did you know them before YouTube?
I had watched some of their videos, and as far as Ben's RPG Pile, I had followed his website for probably about a year before I actually started making videos.
All right. Ready for number 3?
Uh-huh.
Number 3. Number 4, I mean. Sorry.
Oh, yeah.
My bad. Ooh, I forgot how I count today. Wow. Number 4. Do you have any tips for anyone new getting into your hobby, and this includes making YouTube videos?
Oh, it's very accessible now. Gaming is very accessible now. RPGs and tabletops. There's tons of videos online. It's just really easy to find like-minded people, or if you're just even interested, just look. So yeah, don't be afraid to reach out, and I'll answer anybody's questions online who asks me. I have my forum and my YouTube channel. I always answer questions, so don't be afraid to ask people online questions if you're interested.
All right. Do you want? What about? Do you have any tips on YouTube, making YouTube videos with that? Also.
Oh yeah. Well, I guess it would depend on what kind of videos you're doing. You definitely would want. I would at least get a tripod. You don't have to spend that much on a tripod. You get pretty inexpensive tripods. It's really hard if you're using a device with a camera that's built into it to get a decent video. So, I got a video camera. It's not an HD video camera. It's just an SD video camera, and it does, well enough for me. So, I'm not trying to be an HD, a high-profile person or anything. I'm just trying to get my stuff out there. So, I think between resolution and just getting it out there, in a timely manner, then that's the best way to go.
All right. Ready for number 5?
Mm-hmm.
Number 5 is the airbrush question.
Okay.
It's, do you like an airbrush or paintbrush, or do you use both, and why?
With the airbrush, I actually don't. I have an airbrush, but I actually don't use it much. I do a lot of just hand painting, but I'm not against airbrush at all. I think it's more for the fact the stuff I do that there's less setup for it. If I just grab a paintbrush, and I'm very comfortable with paintbrushes, so I just tend to use paintbrushes. But I have used airbrushes before, and I have no problems with using either one. Each is a tool, and you can get great effects with both. So whichever you prefer, I say go for it.
All right. Ready for number 6?
Mm-hmm.
Number 6. What was your favorite mini or model to build and paint, and why?
It's really hard to say because that's just I do a lot of miniatures for my role playing, and I've done a lot of miniatures for Warhammer. I'm a big fan of the Tyranids. So
Bugman, huh?
Yeah, I'm a Bugman. So I've really had a lot of fun. I've done some custom flying hive tyrants and some crazy carnifexes, and I used a lot of epoxy and stuff on those to add extra horns and crazy stuff. So I think those are probably my favorite models.
All right. Number 7 is one of the other questions people ask questions about. I already explained this to you. It's, what's your opinion of a model maker to a wargamer?
It's I'm a little off subject here, but when at my local game store, they have a bargain bin where they sell a lot of used figures. It's kind of like the land of misfit figures or whatever. And I'll buy a lot of my figures from this bin, and most of them are horribly painted. Like it's some poor guy that got into the wargaming hobby and just painted with a paint roller, just awful paint jobs. But you can just I'll just repaint them. I'll just spray them black and repaint them or whatever. But it's just that. Oh wait, can we do that again? Sorry.
Oh, the question is simple. It's, what's your opinion of a model maker to a wargamer, and is there a happy medium in between?
Yeah, I kind of lost my train of thought.
Don't worry. It's a good video anyway. It's live, so keep going.
So anyways, what I was getting, you want me to do the whole thing over?
No, go for it. You just keep on talking.
Okay. So, so basically that's saying that, there's a wargamer that wanted to be a modeler but really wasn't. You know what I'm saying? So, I think, to be a modeler, you need some kind of talent. And, you can be a modeler and a wargamer, but you can also be a wargamer and not really have much artistic talent or not want to. But the thing is, there's a lot of people with skill that can paint those for you. So if you're someone that has, a problem with that kind of thing, you could always find someone to paint it. But really, if you just look at some videos or if you read some books, and just take your time, you can really pick up the techniques. Like I have some friends in my role-playing group, and they had never painted a figure before, and I just gave them a basic lesson, washes and dry brushing, and it was pretty amazing what they came out with, for their figures. If you just take your time, you can really make some good figures for your war games. So, but I think there are two separate groups. That there's definitely people that are much more crafty or artistic, and the people that love the war games that just really don't have the skill. But if you really just take your time, you can make some decent stuff. So.
All right. Ready for number 8? It's the last question.
Sure.
Number 8. Who do you think I should ask these questions to next, and why? And if you give me somebody I already interviewed, I'll tell you I already said it, and I interviewed the person, because I do have a couple in the can.
Oh, okay. I'm really inspired by Ben at Ben's RPG Pile, And
Okay.
I don't know if you've talked to him before, but
No, not yet.
he's a great gamer, has some great ideas. He loves doing model making, so he'd be great to talk to.
All right. After we're done with this video, I'll ask you to give me a link to his channel so I can look at his stuff. All right. Now that's the last question.
Okay.
Now this is what I call shameless plug time. It's all for you. Shameless plug time is you can plug your Facebook, Twitter, any web pages that you have. A little free reverb. There we go.
Looks like we.
I guess we hit Star Trek.
There.
I think we hit Star Trek when someone's here. There we go. Yeah. Any kind of anything that you want, even if you want to shout out friends. All I ask is if you shout out people that I don't have on the list or anything like that, just after we're done, give me the list so I can put it in the video so I don't screw up.
Oh, I see. Okay. Gotcha.
So anything you say, it'll go in the description or even in the credits.
Oh, okay.
So it's your time. Start going away, and when you're done, just say I'm done, and then I'll end the show.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, you can if you're interested in my stuff, you can see my videos on the DMsCraft on YouTube. I also have a forum, which the link is on my YouTube channel, so it's very easy to get to. And for anybody who's not familiar with what the 2.5D I'm talking about is, I do tiles that have simulated walls that are very small walls. They're not like the standard kind of cast terrain where there's a larger wall. They're very small, and they simulate the wall more than actually show it. So it makes it very easy to play. And they're much more interesting than dungeon tiles because you can make them yourself. You can make them any shape, any size, and they just look better than a dungeon tile. I also don't use grids like wargamers. I don't use grids in my RPGs, so I talk about that too, and that's a lot of fun. But yeah, if you're interested in any of this kind of stuff, check out my channel and take care. Yeah, I'm done.
All right. Thank you for being on the show.
Hey, no problem, man.
And that's the show, guys. Thanks for watching. And like I tell everybody, keep your blade sharp and let the hobby be fun. Bye, everybody.
Take care now.